So bad if I never met on you to continue you to continue on my crib so 52. Let's go to y'all. It's really good. So we're going against the Pacers again, y'all. This is our third time going against this team, y'all. So yeah, go against Victor Oladipo, Brogdon, Turner, Sabonis, TJ Lamb, TJ McConnell, TJ Holiday, bro. Let's go to y'all. It's really good. It's January 2's gameplay, y'all. It's lit. Boy, hey, yo, I'm going for 30 triple doubles. So yeah, I'm going for 30 triple doubles. Hey, yo, I'm just gonna wear the black jerseys every game now. So yeah. Hold on, what? What about this one? Oh no, I knew it. The yellow ones. Okay, so no, blue. Yeah, the blue. Hey. I'm going for 50. I'm going for 30 triple doubles, yo. So yeah. I'm just going to wear the black jerseys every game, yo. So yeah. So yeah.
K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, in podcast. D.A. Jacob.
When the Pacers traded away Paul George.
A lot of optimism. Thanks, D.A. Well, you want to talk about efficiency in less than 25 minutes a game. Domantas Sabonis averaged over 9 rebounds, hit nearly 60% from the field. Was a three-point threat, and he came off the bench.
And a great contract. I mean, one of the best value guys in the league because, you know that he can play. I think the most interesting thing for me with him is I'm not sure him and Turner should be on the same team. I think he could be the kind of stretch five who can also go inside and bang some bodies for a really good team. And when you have him and Turner together, it's just too easy to go small and kind of exploit one of them. At some point, they're going to have to pick between those two guys. And it might even be right now. Like literally right now. Just
well, with the Euro still.
So the next starting five. They've got G, Smooth out there with Prez. No. Then it's Jordan. And it's Jay in power forward. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's McConnell in at the point.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Warren the pass to Oladipo. 6 to shoot on the wing. Turner. Offline with his 3. And here's Brooklyn. Here's Smooth. Count the buckets. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Stolen away. And that one is right through.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Raptors in Toronto. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Who wants a free t-shirt?
Now Here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Lets a floater go.
Oh, jeez. Oh, free
And
boy.
here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build
Let's
up a
go,
lead,
Wilson.
and here we
Go,
go.
go,
Maybe
go.
it is showtime. Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. But is there any award
I'll
that
make a
you'd like
splash.
to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book
That's a
that
great idea.
there's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s Clips. I was like, man, this guy's really, he's not playing, but he's really
into
figuring out how
it,
to affect the game.
Good. I like that.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Turner. He kicks it to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. McConnell in the corner. It's deflected.
Jeez. Oh, free boy.
Here's Prez. Again, the Nets for 2.
Jeez. Oh, free.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And Oladipo kicks to Warren. Here's McConnell. Sabonis trying to get open. A shot by McConnell, no good. And here are the Nets. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 15-point game. Left side, Turner.
That's a great defense.
Shot opportunity.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great, Kevin.
He's perfect from the line this time. Nets leading by 13. Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed because people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where people going in free agency, and then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden it's August.
Summer leagues are
summer
coming
leagues
up.
happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Right. Poked away. McConnell passes to Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
He dialed that one up from long distance. 7 points for Prez. Bill, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about with the 2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K Esports League just makes sense. It fits into that. I think people love the players. I think they care about these athletes. And just in basketball, so much more than the other sports. And for me, it's really gratifying because I've loved basketball my whole life. And for a while there, when I grew up as a kid, they were tape delaying the finals. And, you know, it was like the second-tier league. And now to see how popular it is and how much people love it, it's just, I feel like I was in early.
Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Get the horse on, boy. Get the horse on, boy.
McConnell with it. He has 5. Now the pass to Oladipo. And they're on the break. Pushing it up. And finished off by Prez.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. Sabonis, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now McConnell. Oladipo outside to end the run, and McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 7 points in the game. And Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooting. Threes at an all-time high. We know that. Should the NBA, with that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well. And teams are going to slowly realize like that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
Bigs and smalls, it's inside, it's outside.
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have. And they create a lot of layups and they play, you know, they're really creative. And you just can't, that just can't be your thing is we shoot 53s, here's our offense. The problem is you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, you know, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter, no matter how you're going to get them. You still need somebody who can do that too.
And that's an intentional foul.
Hold up, bro. Jay got 4 points.
Yeah, not sure what that was.
Hold on, James. How many points James got now? He got 9. Alright. Like I said, man, 10:08 in the second quarter, bro.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Victor Oladipo is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Holiday. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pacers' 5. Oladipo for 3. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's McConnell. He's got 7. Oladipo outside. Oladipo draws the double. McConnell passes to Holiday.
Nope.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Got that bucket in no time at all. 31 points for Smooth.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Up top, McConnell. 11 feet out, and he hits it. McConnell's got 9. Bill, defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when he comes down from shooting.
Yeah, I don't like the word, the landing space. And all that stuff. Like,
well, what would you call
load management? We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know. Can we just play basketball? Just like work? Yeah, just you figure, just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball.
Took over the
I'm not saying that.
Gathering the
Never
ball.
said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. And that's a big
deal.
And it's Prez on the follow.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Yes, 3 of 9. Warren kicks to McConnell. Outside Holiday. Back to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock.
No.
And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And here's Brooklyn. A big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Jay, and he's good on the 3-ball. Jay's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, here's Warren. He's guarded closely. In transition, here come the Nets. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And the Nets making a change here. James is checked in. Passes to McConnell all alone. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Get the cheese out of here.
And here's Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McConnell in the corner. 5 to shoot.
No. Oh,
good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, you know, it's just smoking hot and humid, and so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, or the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional.
Absolutely.
Get the cheese out of here, boy.
Indiana will retain possession.
Get it out, boy. Boy, get that cheese out of here. Boy, stop playing with my defense. Stop playing with my defense, boy. I'm too good.
Here's McConnell. 11 points in the game.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Lamb, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Converting the 3-point ball and getting the 3 points the old-fashioned.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Back to Sabonis. Pass to McConnell.
No.
And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball.
Jay's snatching that ball out TJ Hand, boy.
Today, and there is a glaring
Jay's snatching that
discrepancy
ball
between
out
these 2 teams.
Jay's snatching that ball out.
Nailed from 3-point
TJ
land.
Hand, boy.
Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the Ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you?
TJ Hand, boy.
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like, the next thing to do is just to, can you help other people get to where they should?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to
Hold on, how many steals like that, bro? I got 6 and 4 more.
read a sports column that people read. That's what I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not know.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nets out in front, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. And I say it's Shaq-like. Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shot. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. They're serious about cutting to this deficit. It's gut check time. Ugh. You hear that, Ernie? I'm getting my gut. Ugh. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh. Gut check time, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Smooth, Jay out there with G. Then there's Prez, and it's Jordan in at the center. Warren on the wing. Over to the left wing. Pass to McConnell. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot. McConnell's got 16.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Buries it from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Smooth, and there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And the Pacers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Jeremy Lamb's injury. David, any news there?
Hey guys, I talked to the head athletic trainer for the Pacers who gave us some information.
Hey, Jeremy Lamb got injured, bro. Hold up. Jeremy Lamb got injured lower back. Oh, damn, that's bad. Gonna miss 5 games, too.
He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. This is never the way you want to.
I got 7 steals. I got 8 my bad.
Lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
I didn't block. He tried to reverse layup. But
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The pass to Jay. This one for 3. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Sabonis. Back to McConnell to stop the run. Rebounded by the Nets. James has got 7 rebounds in the game.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Let's go for D. Y'all knew the dude teams
McConnell passes to Oladipo.
Guys took over, yo. Again, Prez, the defense.
It's stolen by Prez. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
And Greg, you know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Timeout called the Pacers. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Turner kicks to McConnell. Oladipo outside. 4 on the clock.
Bird, you missed, though.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
That's too far.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McConnell passes to Turner. Oladipo outside.
Bro, I should never took that long range 3, bro. It's all good.
Back to Turner. Outside Warren.
Nope, I'm coming right back.
That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Warren's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Smooth. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And a deep 3 from Prez. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Smooth, and yep, another basket.
This game has his name written all over.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Indiana's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. Nice shot by James. James has got 21.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's Smooth, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pacers shooting pretty well, 29% since the break.
James and Jay got that tick over again, yo. So
McConnell's scanning the floor. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
The Pacers making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Oladipo outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over James. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. To the inside. Warren. And the rejection by James. Here's Jay. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Outside Holiday.
No,
They need this one. That shot misses. Holiday's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Smooth passes to James. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Another steal.
Can I get on that? Bro, dang. I'm always getting
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Bro, give me ball 2 for
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Some
Oh
changes for
my
Indiana.
God, bro. You go send me with my takeover, bro. Are you kidding me?
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final
Bro, I
quarter.
freaking hate this
Jordan
coach,
Turner at the
bro.
4 and 5. Brogdon at the 2 with Oladipo with the 3. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Bucket is good.
A nice shot taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
That's tipped.
Yeah, press, good defense.
In transition, here come the Nets. Launches the 3 and got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Warren against Durant. Outside Warren. Shot clock at 6. McConnell good on the baseline change. McConnell's got 20.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Turner comes with the double team. It's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. James checked in for the Nets. Oladipo dishes to Holiday. Knocks it loose. Pass to Prez from deep three-point range, and the Nets another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Unhindered, going all the way. Connects again.
The horse,
And this game has his name written all
the horse,
He's been phenomenal.
The horse,
offensive onslaught.
Too good, bro. The horse,
And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. Indiana again, turning it over.
Bro, I want my takeover back, bro.
And so it's Brooklyn with it.
I'm getting my takeover back.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Smooth. Good, that's another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Holiday with it. Here's Turner. And it's denied. And again, Brooklyn on the court in transition.
The day team's coming in, bro.
Knocked loose.
No, yes.
There we
You
go.
got it back.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Holiday. The second chance effort, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Outside Turner.
Bro, finally I got my takeover back. Next time, I'm not getting subbed up with my takeover. I'm not getting subbed up with my takeover.
Clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
No.
And there's the pass to Smooth. Prez fires from way outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Bitadze, the pass to Oladipo. On the wing, Holiday.
No.
And just miss after miss right now.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
For Indiana, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Oladipo outside. Oladipo draws the double. Back to Holiday.
No.
And that one's great from the low block. Holiday's got his first points of the night. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Smooth.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Prince outside. Here's Jay. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Another steal. And here we go. Brooklyn does break.
Look out. Strong finish.
How do guys even come up with a move like that?
I don't know, right? That's not even normal. That's on a different level.
That has got to be deflating for the defense. He's just showing them up right now, guys.
And so Indiana again turning it over.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Lee checked in for the Pacers. Jefferson Holiday comes in for Victor Oladipo. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Chandler. And James subbed in for Prince.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Indiana, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And the Nets, another 3.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Leaf. They get a hand on it. He's got a clear path. Here's Smooth. Another burst. Wow.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Indiana shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Prez.
Shoot the ball, Jay. Come on.
Here's Jay. Again, the Nets for 2.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by Prez. Bitadze, the pass to Leaf. Outside Holiday.
No.
And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Smooth. And there's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Holiday. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Well, he got 51. Perez got 51, bro. Dang, he's dominating. He is dominating, bro. 51 points. That's some cheese.
Making it look easy.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Hey, Perez going for 60 points, so let me pass James
outside,
first.
lets it go from the wing, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
They're really on their heels at this point.
James
Yeah,
guys took
on
over, yo.
both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Bro, Perez got 51 points.
Kicks it to Holiday. Passes it to Leaf. On the wing, Holiday. Just 4 to shoot.
No.
Over Prez. And it comes off the front of the rim. Holiday's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
Bro, Perez got 54 points.
Holiday goes in. Here's Leaf. Rebound, Brooklyn. Smooth's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
That's too far.
Here's Prez. Smooth passes to James. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smooth.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Beyond the arc.
Splash.
And again.
Splash.
That's
I'm
91, an
splash.
incredible
I'm about to go
feat.
over there.
This
See, I'll
is
move the new
just flat
teams.
out insane.
Now Holiday
Shoot that bird. Shoot it.
looking to end the run.
I did not go for 100
The
points.
shot, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way
So good, dude.
this quarter.
Well, not at the offense.
Splash.
Another assist.
And every time he gives up the ball, it seems to end with an assist.
Well, he's piling them on and is fast approaching the 3rd slot in most assists in a game. Pass to Sampson.
Defense.
James with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
From deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. There's 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Takes a shot at the elbow. They grab their own miss.
And this is dominating the glass.
You know what? Perez had 57 points, bro. He had 10 boards too. Alright.
As looks like he just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability. He's winning with it.
Sorry, Jay. We did not pass you the ball. It's all good, though. You had 25 points.
Anticipation.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got this one just about
wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
My brother's in the bro, so yeah. Oh my god.
So it's Brooklyn easily
239
grabbing this one.
to 58
To come
is
into
the
an
final
opponent's building and
score,
dominate
yo.
the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg,
239
an
to
awful lot about
58
this
is the
team.
final score, yo.
To feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by.
Let me check these stats like always out. 97 points, 9 boards, 32 assists, 25 steals, 5 boards, 4 turnovers. I missed 2 shots. I missed 1 3-pointer because I missed a deep 3-pointer. I had 13 3-pointers. I had 20 dunks. Press had 5 dunks, 57 points, 10 boards, and James got a double-double. Press got a double-double too. James had 33 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, 2 dunks. Jay had 1 dunk. He got a double-double, 25 points, 11 boards. So yeah, bro. Curry had 15 points. KD had 1 dunk. So yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying, y'all. TJ he shot a cold enough for 22 from the field because he trashed. Well, shot a cold 33% for 3-point. So, yo, they are trashed. Indiana Pacers is so bad.
High courtside, David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, where did you try to make the most impact tonight?
Just trying to limit those guys to 1 shot. They have a really big team, so keeping them off the board. But, you know, setting screens and rolling, putting pressure on those guys. Our guys are shooting the basketball, so it really opened it up for easy looks.
That is how you can impact the game without touching the ball, DeAndre. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Cheese over to you, boy. Next game gonna be the Toronto Raptors again, yo. This is gonna be a 4th time. So 1, 2, 3. Melden. 1, 2. Hold on. 我很没人，就前面很大杯咖啡，提高价位，从头到尾都在加倍努力。和我的小伙伴一败涂地，当我进入满了鸡蛋哭泣，口鼻附体，3分就击败库里，引起周围的女孩注意。暧昧的计划的照片在刷，真金白银花钱如流水。Hold up, bro. So 1. 完成都是平时的无聊背欧，生活非常狗血，就把绯闻上了首页。娱乐是我的敌人缘，做了坏事逃不过场敌人缘。本来是毁灭的大局，被用来加以，谁赢了抛弃，不会被考虑再逃避。4. It's our 5th time go against this team, yo. So yeah. So hold up, 1. So 1, let's count this. So 2, 3. What's up, bro? I'm looking for peace, looking for love, looking for everything. Pray to God and I fell on my knees. I'm sick of the. I'm confused already. I think this, I don't know. Alright. If y'all like this video, man, like, and subscribe to the channel, turn that post notification bell so you never miss it. Go follow me, peace. Where y'all at? Tune in to 3. And stay to my second channel, Tune Peace. Peace, I love you. And I'll see you guys in my next video. It's really y'all. Wait, hold on. So, hold up. 1. See? 3. Oh, this is our 4th time. Yeah, this is our 4th time. Alright, y'all. Peace, I love you. And I'll see you guys in my next video. It's really y'all.